Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kharak Up 13. I feel like there was something I wanted to say, but I don't know. Anyhow, we've got a pretty spicy matchup here now. It's going to be Weebs versus Catharsis. Definitely a match you'd think Catharsis would win, but I imagine this one's going to be really funny, so I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. Of course, if you didn't get this before, this is the tournament that has a $100 prize pool for the grand finals. $100, that's a lot of money. Well, for DOK it is a lot of money. We're pretty hyped about this. And this, of course, would be Catharsis's, Catharsis, or Catharsis, I don't know how to speak English. It's the start of the path for him if he wants to get that $100. For God Hates Weebs, realistically, probably the end. But you never know, So, we'll see what he's able to pull off here. We got LAV Fab starting pretty quick for him. Not going to be an SC first build. That's probably wise against Catharsis. He's very good at punishing that with the blast drones. And kind of the type of player who doesn't go for mind gaming stuff in the opener. He usually just does kind of the same thing every time, so yeah, I would expect, going SC first against Catharsis is probably pretty risky. There was once a time where I believed that you could hold it against the blast drones, like it was no problem, and then it turned out that was not true. Maybe I was thinking of patch or something where they have like the longer build time, but yeah, it would not work. So definitely like what God Hates Weebs is doing here. Gonna start making some LAVs right from the get-go. This is vanilla, of course. LAVs are redonk, so that's gonna be good for him. Playing Soban here, that's always an interesting choice in vanilla. I feel like you just shouldn't, but it's good for style points, you know what I mean? Problem, of course, being that their carrier is just total weak sauce. We got one skimmer moving out onto the field here. These LAVs going to come up and punish. That will certainly be a dead skimmer if they want to push on it. But the two blast drones are kind of sharking off in the background. And this could be a real bad start to this series for God Hates Weebs, but they're getting there real slow because of some bad rally points. Yeah, there we go. I could explain what's going on there in a moment if you want to know, but looks like actually we are going to trade 1-for-1 here, but these sand skimmers totally being a good distraction now. And those blast drones have slipped into the back line. God Hates Weebs has no information on that. And he'll be like, okay, yeah, this skimmer fight is going okay, 1-1, that's fine for me, I have the numbers, 1 for 2, that's good. But here comes the real deal. Ruh-roh. Oh, that poor LAV driver, he's like, I'll get him, coach! Insta dies. Actually, 4 of these guys lived, and I have no idea how that happened, but that is really good for God Hates Weebs, because he was about to lose all of these guys, but 4 of them survived somehow. Now he's got 2 salvagers back here. Definitely ought to come back and just, mine off there with these guys. And we have Soul Chip Fabrication coming out for Catharsis. It's going to be 1 production line fighter and gunship for God Hates Weebs, who is trying to extract in his opponent's extraction zone. No, that's Catharsis trying to do that. That's pretty funny. Sand Skimmer is sharking over here, trying to see if he can get some damage done, see if there's anything to exploit there, but there is not really. We could see more blast drones if we wanted, but I think God Hates Weebs is going to be like, okay, no more of that, so he's probably not going to let that happen again. LAVs have gotten rid of the blast drones. I said that, or the sand skimmers. I said that, but actually he's not really covering his backline at all. I mean, that could still happen again, so a little bit sketchy, you know what I mean? A little bit sketchy. Number one thing that I want from God Hates Weebs, though, is don't make a gunship here, make bombers. I think he's got this kind of really niche build going where he goes for bomber fab really early, and it's so cool. And he often goes for these gunship builds instead, which just don't really have any effect. I really hope he doesn't do that. Other thing he's got to worry about here is, of course, this base spinner could just pop out a blast drone here. That's not what he wants. But he's gonna be okay. He's got enough distance, doesn't he? Oh, no, no, no! Ah! Oh, no. Oh, how the mighty are fallen. Oh, no. Sporkers are coming out now for God Hates Weebs. He's probably almost got the RUs now to tech into tactical bomber fab. He's got 550 CUs, that's good. Could just do a little quick drop to select this guy, hit W, and then you're ready to go. One artifact does get extracted for him as well. He should have denied this one too, but again, just takes his attention off for like half a second and these guys all die, which is pretty rough. But we do have Interceptor Fabrication coming out for Catharsis, and again, this is really nice counterplaying here. Because it's God Hates Weebs, you know how he plays. And so, Interceptor Fab coming out here is going to be really rough. There is potentially, he could maybe have already had, let's say, 4 strike fighters or something come in and, start taking out salvagers before the interceptors are done, but This is gonna be tricky, and of course it's Catharsis. You know, we know that he loves to play with his soul chips. We know he loves to play with interceptors and stuff like that. This shouldn't really be too much of a surprise for God 8 Sweep, but I still have a feeling it's gonna be pretty bad for him. He's really gonna put all of his eggs in one basket here with those bombers, and if it doesn't pay off, I don't think he's gonna have much chances in this game. So this could be pretty rough. Hold on, what were the picks after this? Catharsis picked Torin Crater, and then he... Oh, okay. So, God 8 Weebs gets the first map pick because he's lower seed. But both of the other maps are, like, very much denial of this strategy type of maps. We got Torin Crater, where you know Catharsis is going to go for some really nasty aggression. And then you have Canyon Alt, where, I think, again, you know, you have some really nice potential for aggro like that. So... I don't know. I feel like if this doesn't work now for God 8 Weebs, he's not going to be able to do it in the next game. This is going to be pretty rough. Got no defense really against these marauding assault ships here, and he's going to start losing himself for this. He could use det packs to kill this guy, but I mean, I don't know. Could he actually? He's got like 4... Yeah, he could. I think it does like 500... No, that's in my mod. I think it does like 200 damage. Yeah, so he could kill it, but... Sunder going to be very effective here if he wants to actually attack the guy who's Sunder. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bomber fab is done. We've got one bomber in the hangar. Okay, that's nice. Afterburner is already coming out. That's a really good tech for Catharsis to have here. Of course, he's going to have to shoot down those bombers. He sees it too, right? Because, I mean, obviously he's going to know, okay, yeah, we've got air tech on the field here. I feel like God 8 Weebs, or sorry, Catharsis would know that. And in fact, he might even, yeah, he's going to see him right here. So he's like, okay, launch the interceptors, you know, we got this. No rush at all. Actually, oh, no, never mind. Okay. I thought the bomber had wasted a bomb on this assault ship here, which would have been really kind of tragic. Oh, there's no follow-up here either. So the interceptors are going to take out this bomber here. They're not going to have too much trouble with that. We will lose the salvager line here, right? For Catharsis? Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay, we will lose them. But there's no chance of killing that PC. There's no follow-up here. Both of the bombers go down. Just the 2 interceptors, right? And Catharsis will take that trade any day of the week. He's completely fine with that. And God 8 Sweeps could be kind of reeling now, thinking, okay, what do I do? I think this game pretty much over. Again, all of his eggs in one basket there did not pay off. Definitely kind of easily counter-stratted against here, and it's going to be a really tough game if he wants to get back into it now. Blast drone's going to come over here. That'll force the LAVs over onto this side. We can see the assault ships move up onto the other one as well. In fact, these assault ships can just move wherever they want, can't they? We still don't even have rail fab here, so... Oh, we do. Yeah, he's starting to produce railguns as well, which is nice, but this is going to be really rough. Oh, a Sandstorm is coming in on the back line too. They can clear out the railguns when they come out. Of course, that Savant carrier not really going to do anything as far as taking out these Sandskimmers is concerned either. I actually really like that targeting jammer, but he's got to move back now. The thing is, this targeting jammer is good because the assault ships can't chase into you, but you need to actually move to have it take effect. But again, railguns getting killed, like I said, by these Sandskimmers here. We do have the production line upgrade done, so we've got 2 more rails over there. But if Catharsis wants to, he can hit for some real damage here. Don't trigger! Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna just like pop on the ALM there. Comes in here, starts weakening up these LAVs there, or these salvagers. He idles a little bit. That's okay though. He's gonna take it. Stunk. They all go down. We've got like 6 interceptors in the queue here too, which is just gonna be really nasty for God 8 Weebs. Hey, mark target. That's always nice to see, but still definitely in a numbers disadvantage as God 8 Weebs. He's also not targeting the guy who's getting hit by mark target, which is a little bit awkward. So, fun fact about mark target, because it does 1 damage, it also actually stops Galzian units from healing. So, looks like these interceptors are content to smack on this base runner. I wouldn't have personally. I think he can stop this if he wants to, just with these 2 skims even. But he definitely should be saving the missiles for something a bit more worthy. This support cruiser is very low, for example. We don't have anti-air. Or yeah, you know, just taking out cells is always very nice too. Maybe interceptors just have like way too many missiles. No, okay, he does run out. He's gonna have to dock. Yeah, I was gonna say like I didn't think he had enough missiles for that. Yeah, but that could definitely be a dead support cruiser if he had wanted it. Precision bomber fab coming out too, and that's definitely a very punishing tech. You know what I mean? Once you get bomber fab out and your opponent doesn't have requisite anti-air, it's just like the rest of the game he's gonna be dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Skimmer's gonna take out the support cruiser, no big deal. And this game has got to be over. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. Of course, we can see God Hates Weebs get punished by bombers again if we want to. That'll be pretty fun. He's had this happen before. Oh, he's YOLOing, man. He's going for it. I love it. I mean, again, he's so Bond, though. His carrier's not going to do anything here, but... You know, a man can dream, eh? Man can dream. And that will be one dead god. How the gods have fallen, am I right? This guy here, he's loving his life. Is it like Elliot, but with a Y? Freaking new age parents naming their kids something hip, I hate it. Anyway, pretty decisive game there, I'd say, from Catharsis. Oh man, just look at the economy. You can really see the difference there. Just totally shut down everything God Hates Weebs was planning on doing, and we move into map 2 on Taurian Crater with Catharsis playing as Conf, and this is going to be really rough. I don't know really what, I don't know what God Hates Weebs is going to do here, but he's going to have to do it very well, whatever it is. Maybe an AV rush could be good here. But I have a feeling he's going to go for... Oh, whoa. Oh, no, we missed it. We missed it, guys. Oh. This base runner wanted to join the Space Force. I mean, I don't know if he saw that, but... Anyway, we could see like an AV rush or something, but the fact that there's two guys on our user there tells me once again it's going to be this airplay. I mean, you got so thoroughly shut down last time, I feel like you can't go for it again. You know your opponent is counter-stratting you here, right? Of course, maybe. You know, Princess Bride style. He knows, I know, he knows. So maybe if I do it anyway, I'll catch him off guard, right? I don't think it's gonna work. We got Sandskimmer Fab coming out early for Catharsis. He might just save up straight for Soul Chip Fab. You can see a little quick drop going down there. Whoa. I yawned. Sorry. Blast drones coming out again like they did last time for Catharsis. Now, God Hates Weebs got caught by this last time. I feel like he can't be caught by this again. He's got to know, like, okay, we got blast drones coming, you know, it happened last time. I know where they came from. I just need to, like, get some LAVs over here, you know, whatever. He's actually got the good spawn for this. You might not have noticed this, but on Taurian Crater, there's one spawn that has a lot of space behind it and another one that doesn't. And God Hates Weebs definitely has the better one here, and that starting ALM actually quite fortuitous. I can't remember how to say that, how to pronounce that word, but it covers like a lot of vision there, so he's not going to let anything like slip in through the crack there, right? This LAV getting caught out though, so the blaster, oh, don't want to detonate on him. Oof, that would have been pretty nasty. But he knows about these blast drones, he knows where they are. Now, it is Taurian Crater, you never know what's going to happen here, but... I feel like God Hates Weebs should be able to defend here pretty easily. Could even toss down an ALM there if he wants to. No, you gotta stop these blast drones. You gotta run in there and get them. You're not targeting the blast drones. Nasty stuff there. He could have gotten it. He could have stopped that. One of them was on very low health. Just had to focus down a little bit and he would have had that. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I feel like Catharsis is really gambling there, and it paid off for him, but like that wouldn't have worked against most players, so... Well, here's my question that I was going to ask before that, though. Catharsis kind of has two options here. We know that assault chip pushes on Taurian Crater are totally unholdable. Like, there's no way that you can stop that. So, I mean, he just kind of has a win button there. Or he can just try to tilt his opponent a little bit, you know, and just go for assault chip fab early, get interceptors, and just take him out. I guess he's going to go for the latter. But I mean, if I were him, I really would have just gone for an assault ship push here. Just take your opponent out. There's no way he's going to fight you back. It's vanilla, it's Touring Crater, it's game over. Rather than... Oh, nice. Rather than gambling on the blast drones hitting, which they did, and then going for a counter strat. I mean, you kind of have the game already. I feel like you should just take it. Say, A-game, are you still watching? Because if so, I have some things to ask you. Perhaps not. Nice micro here from Catharsis, or perhaps bad micro from Got It. Oh, it's actually gonna get out. No, it didn't. Popped back over the dune. He was like, I'm fine, coach. Insta dead. Yeah, very difficult to use sand skimmers against LAVs in vanilla, but Catharsis is definitely making it work there. He knows what he's doing. Interceptor Fab coming out now. It's gonna be a gunship. Big oof. I don't know if the gunship really works. Seen it tried a lot of times here, but it's never really had much of an effect. So we'll see though. And again, the interceptors can counter that gunship pretty much just as well. So we'll see though. Maybe he's got a plan. Artifact will get extracted enough, and God hates Weebs. Oh! Yes, I did accidentally close the overlay. Yeah, that would explain things. Let's see if... Oh yeah, there it is. I'm such a good streamer, dude. I'm such a good streamer. Okay, so, A-game, I asked you if you were here. My question was this. Oh, and no fun is still here. That's nice. Should we do best of fives in the bracket games of the upper bracket for JC3? Because we can decide that still, I think. But we want to make that choice pretty much now. This guy, I can't believe he just lived. Shrike says yes. Because I was going to say, like, I wish we could see more games between these two players. Yeah, you think it'd be good? I think we should do it. I think we should just go ahead. Be impulsive, you know. Gunship is coming out, by the way. We have Interceptor Fab, but they're not actually on the queue just yet. But he saw the gunship. He'll be making them now. But again, you know, top-level players, they know how to micro against the gunship. This is going to be completely fine. And Catharsis, I've often said, he is in the top tier. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's not going to get caught off guard by something like this. In fact, this gunship going to die to the PC. Oh no. You know, as I always say, çok güzel, because güzel means beautiful in Turkish. Yeah, I would agree. He's I don't think he's got the consistency of like the very top echelon, which would be like, well, I mean consistency. We talk about consistency with me. That's not exactly the best topic. You know, but like we talk about A-game, Descara, me, Garmulator, Sparrow. I don't think he's quite at that level, but he's very good. Definitely, I would say in the top tier. Whereas Shrike, I'd say, is kind of like the emerging top tier, you know what I mean? Not quite there yet, but you're getting there. So, Catharsis is a very good player. Yeah, well, that's vanilla for you. The gunship meme, am I right? Oh, what happened there? I think that might have been a blast drone. I didn't catch it. Yeah, seriously though, like, it just does not fulfill its role, you know what I mean? It's kind of despicable. Oh, Pog! I mean, this game has probably got to be over too. Again, big investment from God Hates Weebs into that gunship. All the chickens, oh no, all the eggs in one basket, right? I always I say that quote as like a joke. I say it wrong on purpose. And so I forget how to say it properly. Yeah, all the eggs in one basket, again. And it didn't pay off, and I think that's got to be the end for God Hates Weebs. Again, I think we'll just fast forward a little bit here. My voice! Yeah, me too. They're just such a meme, you know? But all the cards in Catharsis' hand. Bring multiple baskets, always. I was gonna say we can see like an AA turret post here, but there's actually... Oh, we can see it from this guy, yeah. There's still cooldown on this guy. I mean, that'd be a really good investment, you know? Because, like, if you're just getting... Like, if your opponent has air, you've got to deal with it, you know? You can't just let him massacre you like that, so... Yeah, no, as a joke, when I'm talking with my friends, I'll always be like, yeah, don't put all your chickens in one egg or whatever, you know? And now when I try to say the quote for real, it's like, wait, how do you say this again? I agree, Shrike. I agree. It's like watching like a kid getting beaten up at school and doing nothing. Cyberbullied. That's what Catharsis said when he saw my video with like the bombers. Oh no, that's a lot of interceptors. Yeah, Catharsis just wants it over. Yeah, okay, I actually thought that too. Especially it's so bomb because the carrier gets the Sunder too, right? Maybe, right? Maybe. But I don't know. I mean, if you can jump on the assault ships, it's good, right? If you can jump on them when they get sundered, you can kill them. Unless yeah, exactly. If your opponent makes a lot of assault ships and you're able to cover the ones that are injured, then like the LAV still can do nothing about it. So you just get one guy sitting here, one guy sitting here, or something. You know, one there, one there. And when he pushes out to do damage to the eco, he gets sundered, he backs away, someone else comes in. You know what I mean? I think that I think it still wouldn't work, but I'd love to see someone try it. Ian, hey, good morning. That's the only guy. The only thing this guy knows how to say is good morning. But he's feeling pretty good about himself this morning. He's killed a carrier already. Well, that ought to be the end for me. I've got some things to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed them, the videos that is, and I'll catch you next time.